Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming. I'm your host Richard and today we are back with lessons in VGC brought to you by the Experience Shared podcast. Now, today I've had it with losing with all these teams, I tell you what. So, I am bringing the power today. Mega Kangaskhan? Who doesn't think Mega Kangaskhan's power? Not me, that's for sure. I prefer Mega Mawile now, but Mega Kanga's got some stuff, so let's do Mega Kanga today. So we're going to have Connie the Mega Kangaskhan, Scrappy ability when it's just normal Kangaskhan, Power Up Punch, Sucker Punch, Return, and Fake Out. Now, what I'm seeing people do is run the 252 in HP and nothing in speed. I want speed. I want that fast Mega Kanga, you know? So that's what I'm running. Probably not the best for VGC, probably the better singles, but what are you going to do? This is what I'm running, so deal with it. And then we have Rotom Heat. Now, I have White Herb on this. Probably not the best idea. Citrus and Leftovers are probably better items for Rotom Heat to hold. But I gave it White Herb because then you can overheat twice, and you after the first overheat, you still have that White Herb. You just have to watch for Intimidators because Intimidate will also get rid of that White Herb. And it really doesn't matter if Rotom's intimidated, so that's kind of the drawback to it. But we've got Overheat for those Mega Mawiles, because Mega Mawiles are usually used to counter Mega Kangaskhan. So that's what we have for that. And then Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Will-O-Wisp. And then we got 252 in defense, because it's going up against Rotoms for the most part, and sometimes Talonflames. 252 in HP, it's 6 in special attack. And then we have Hydreigon, the Choice Specs Hydreigon. Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, Earth Power. I thought about using Noivern, because you don't really see it, and it's a reason, because Hydreigon's got more special attack than Noivern does. So that's his deal. And then, of course, it's not a Sharp Dress Gaming team without Felix and the Meowstic. This is our typical one, Fake Out, Charm, Quick Guard, Shock. Has the Leftovers, Prankster ability. And then 252 in speed, 252 HP, 4 in attack. And then we have Hampton, the Mamoswine, Choice Scarfed, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, Rock Slide. I gave him Gig Impact. I think originally, I haven't used him in a while, but I think it's Ice Shard is supposed to be there. But if you've already got that speed with Icicle Crash, it doesn't really make sense to have Ice Shard. So I gave him Giga Impact, because maybe give him that quick knockout on something. And then, of course, 252 attack, 252 speed, 4 HP, Jolly Nature. And then we have the bulky Talonflame with Citrus. Citrus is usually used when you want to come in on Stealth Rocks or something, but you don't really have to worry about that in doubles. So it's just kind of there. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. It's got Brave Bird, Bulk Up, Roost, and Flare Blitz. 252 attack, 252 special defense, 4 in attack, and a Careful Nature. Talonflame is power, so essentially you just have, once you get him out there, it's just Brave Bird the game. But I do like Bulk Up on Talonflame. So that's what we're running today for our VGC team. Let's see if Mega Kangaskhan can get us some wins. I am just doing random battles today. I don't have a special guest this time. So I will do 2 battles against 2 different people online, and we'll see what we can come up with. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so of course we run into a Pachirisu team. Of course, and the guy's name's even Park Sage, which is after Sage and Park team. So we know Pachirisu's coming and Garchomp's coming. So let's just deal with that now with Mamoswine. So Mamoswine lead. Let's bring the not Talonflame, the Rotom Heat. What else do we want? Actually, you know what? Go back. A little Felix, Kanga, Rotom Heat, Hampton. So we leave with the Aerodactyl and the Rotom Frost, so that's why we saved our Rotom and our Mamo for later. Because we could actually double Fake Out right here, and that'll be a good time. So let's Fake Out. Who is more scary? Rotom Frost, I think. So Fake Out the Aerodactyl with Felix, and then Mega Evolve Fake Out with the Rotom Frost. And let's see what we can do. He's probably expecting Safeguard Swagger, because that's what you usually see when it's what's it called? Male Meowstic and a Kangaskhan together. But that's not what we do. We do that with Mega Medicham, if you guys didn't see the first episode. So this Rotom Frost is going to try and Will-O-Wisp us. I can see that coming now. So what I'm going to do is Charm the Aerodactyl And I'm actually going to switch Kangaskhan out for Rotom Heat. So there's a Charm. Rock Slide. It'll do quite... critical hit. Jesus. And it actually goes for Blizzard, which almost takes us out. So we didn't predict that quite right. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I was about to quick guard, but then I realized it wouldn't work against that arrow. What did I want this Rotom Heat for? Not much. I was just kind of bringing it to kind of counteract the electricity of Pachirisu, even though it's more of a super fanger. So I'm just going to Charm again on the Aerodactyl. I wish I had Wide Guard, but Meowstic doesn't get it. And then we are going to overheat on the Rotom Frost. Hopefully that Rock Slide misses our poor little Chuck E. Cheese. Felix goes down. Yep, they both go down. Okay. And that Rotom Frost won't hit anything. Just going to try and Blizzard. And then we're bringing out our two heavy hitters here. It's not looking too good for us so far. But that Aerodactyl also isn't doing much at this point. So I am just going to Icicle Crash it, take it out of the game. Yes, here comes Pachirisu. Protect. So Fake Out is getting off on Pachirisu, which is nice. And then Icicle Crash won't do anything to the Aerodactyl. But we know the Follow Me is coming. It's happening. So we're just going to double up on the Pachirisu anyway. So just destroy its life before it can... Oh, it doesn't even do anything, so it's dead. Unfortunately, I mean, Rock Slide won't do anything to us, and we do get the Flinch, which Return wouldn't have done much to Aerodactyl as it is, just because Aerodactyl does resist, but it is still Mega Kanga, so it would have hurt, and it is an Aerodactyl. So Gardevoir is his last Pokemon. So he's got Rotom Frost in the back, Gardevoir's right here, and Aerodactyl's right there. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to Sucker Punch the Aerodactyl. No, wait, go back. I'm going to return on the Gardevoir and then Icicle Crash the Aerodactyl, which that will take him out. Icicle Crash takes out Aerodactyl. Focus Blast on... Oh, Kangaskhan. You're not bulky. You didn't take it. That's kind of why people run the bulkier Kangaskhan. Because then it can take hits like that, whereas we cannot. So the only thing that Rotom can really do is Will-O-Wisp us, because Blizzard we resist, plus we have Thick Fat. Flinch the Gardevoir, and then... Okay, Blizzard does quite a bit. That's kind of sad. Hopefully he misses. Take out the Gardevoir. And Blizzard hits. Takes us out. Okay, so that was a close one at least. So seeing that, I am going to change Kangaskhan's... what's it called? EV spread. And we'll be right back with the second battle. Alright, we are back with Battle 2. It kind of makes sense now that I think about it. Kangaskhan's got that spread because it's more for Hydreigons that are going to try and take it out. Because I know Hydreigon's one of the big things to try and take out Mega Kanga. But it looks like we got a mix of a rain team and just power here. Mawile, of course, on rain teams because it takes out that fire weakness. But he does have that Talonflame. So Rotom Heat is a must. We want something for that Politoed as well. So Rotom Heat start. Hydreigon, what do you have? Draco. Let's bring Hydreigon as well. And we're going to bring the Kanga. And I think Brave Bird the game as well. That's what I should have named this thing instead of Phoenix. You know I name all of my Pokemans Phoenix. And I do that for a reason. And I name it wrong for a reason. That's what I meant to say. So we are going to Volt Switch on this Politoed. And we're going to Draco the Kingdra. It's probably Swift Swim, so it's probably going to Ice. Yep, Ice. Oh, we live. Suck on this Draco, Kingdra. You're done. So I'm probably going to try and switch out this Hydreigon if I can. Depending on what's coming in. Talonflame is coming in. So I'm going to Thunderbolt that Talonflame, and we're going to switch our Hydreigon out for... What do we think? For our own Talonflame. Because our own Talonflame, a little bulkier. He does Brave Bird the Rotom for some reason. And we do take out the Talonflame. I don't know why Brave Bird Rotom, when Rotom is one of the big counters to Talonflame. And he quit. He quit. So, we are getting 3 battles today, guys. I will be back with a third one. Alright, guys, we are back with a third battle. We are 1 for 1 right now, or 1 for 2, I guess you could say. We're 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. And this is an interesting team. I'm really excited to see what happens here. So he's got the Raichu, the Staraptor, the Azumarill, Torkoal, Alakazam, and a Pangoro. Don't see much of Torkoal or Pangoro in VGC, or Alakazam for that matter, because it's so frail. He did hit that timer, so he's waiting to go. He doesn't want any shenanigans with me trying to figure out his team. But we're going to do it anyway. Mamoswine would be nice for both Staraptor and Raichu and Torkoal. So we'll probably bring Mamo. Chuck E. Cheese, the Rotom, will be good for both blocking Raichu, hitting Staraptor and Azumarill, and blocking Torkoal. Brave Bird, the game, will be good for Pangoro. That's about it. Felix, I don't think needs to come to this game. Kanga, Hydreigon. What can Hydreigon do for me? Dark Pulse on that. Or on the Alakazam, sorry. Not on just that. I'm thinking, let's lead Kanga and Rotom. And then Brave Bird the game and Hampton. And let's see how this turns out. This is a really interesting team. I'm excited. So we got Azumarill and Alakazam. So what I'm going to do is Mega Evolve, fake out that Azumarill, and Thunderbolt. We are not messing around with Azumarill. We're killing that thing right now. No matter what the cost. Because water is still super effective on Chuck E. Cheese, because I guess electricity doesn't resist water for some reason. Oh, now look who's taking their time, eh? Mega Alakazam, huh? This is neat. He's going to Focus Blast our Kingo. We'll take it now because we changed our EV spread, and Azumarill doesn't die. But he does have Weakness Policy. That is sad. So, Sucker Punch will destroy Alakazam. And he quit. Thanks, guy. Alright, well, I was excited for that one, but apparently, if you mess anything up, he quits. So, his Azumarill's almost dead, and he knew he was going to die, so he quit. Cool. Guess what? First time for everything, we are having a 4th battle in less than the VGC. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and we are up against another threatening VGC team. We got the Mega Mawile, the Gyarados, who could be Mega as well, Mega Kanga, Rotom Heat, Garchomp, and Aegislash. I forgot his name for a second. I was thinking Vorpal, because that's the name of my Aegislash. So we want Hampton. Hampton is a must-go, is a GG hater. Because he's got Rock Slide for the Rotom, he's got Icicle Crash for the Garchomp, Earthquake for the Aegislash, and Mega Mama. But we need something for that Gyarados, because Gyarados is always problematic. So we are going to bring Chuck E. Cheese. I just don't know if I want him right away. We do want Felix. Felix is good for countering both Mega Kanga and Mega Mawile, and Garchomp, for that matter, with the Charm, and Gyarados. Charm is just good overall on a prankster. I don't think Talonflame's going to help us too much this game. There's a lot of things that resist it. Hydreigon, maybe. But again, there's that Mega Mawile. I do have Flamethrower on him, though. Dark Pulse will hit the Aegislash pretty hard. I want that. I want the electricity for that Gyarados. Mega Kanga. Mega Kanga, what could you do for me here? Sucker Punch. Okay. Return. I'm going Hydreigon, Chuck E. Cheese. We're leaving Kanga out of this one. So there is Gyarados. I'm glad I brought the Rotom. There is the Intimidate, unfortunately. I do want to bring my Rotom in. I'm expecting either a Quick Guard or a Wide Guard from the Aegislash. I'm probably Wide Guard. I'm seeing the Mamoswine. So I'm going to switch Mamoswine into Chuck E. Cheese, and then we're going to fake out the Gyarados. Fake out, goes through. Wide guard, so there we go. We got a nice, easy switch in for our Rotom. So now we can just... Do I want to Thunderbolt that Gyarados or Will-O-Wisp, expecting a Garchomp to come in? I'm going to Will-O-Wisp this turn just to be safe. Either I can Quick Guard or Charm. I'm going to Charm the Edge Slash because if he does have... Okay, so he King Shields. Drops his attack. Waterfall does hit my poor Rotom. But Rotom Will-O-Wisps the Gyarados. Unfortunately, our Rotom took a lot of damage. So now I am going to Thunderbolt Gyarados, and I'm going to Charm him so he's doing basically nothing. There's the Charm. He taunts my poor little guy. We almost kill Gyarados, and Shadow Ball does take out our Rotom. So Gyarados is effectively dead, essentially. Now, what do I want to do about that? I'll bring in Hampton. Come on. I chose. Thank you. Thank you, Showdown. Alright, so what we are going to do is Earthquaku to try and take care of this Aegislash, even though Aegislash is going to King Shield. And then we'll switch Felix into Hydreigon. There's the King Shield. Earthquake doesn't do anything to anybody. Gyarados, what did you do? Oh, okay, it doesn't do much. I forgot you are both charmed and burned. So we're going to Earthquake again. And then I don't want that Gyarados doing anything to us. But I also don't want to be wasting Hydreigon. So these are the only two Pokemon he's revealed. So he could have a Mawile, Garchomp, Kanga. We can also switch. So I am going to go for Flamethrower on the Gyarados. Hopefully we don't have weakness policy on this Aegislash. And we do, of course. Flamethrower will take out Gyarados, but he doesn't gain any attack, which is nice. He just goes back to neutral because we already charmed him. There is the Mega Mama. So Mega Mama is going to get hurt bad because his Aegislash is King Shielding. He wide guarded, so Earthquake can't hurt Mega Mama. Not bad. Flamethrower on the Mega Mawile will take it out in one hit, though, with the critical hit. Nice. Crit? Oh, yeah, you bet it's a crit. So, sorry, guy. But that's how the game goes. Alright, so poor little Hydreigon doesn't want to stay in here because he's stuck in Flamethrower, so I'm going to switch him out for Felix. Felix is probably going to die from this Earthquake, let's be honest. Wide Guard, Aegislash, really, guy? Come on. Really, guy? Rock Slide does do some damage. We do have the leftovers. At this... I am Earthquaking again. And I'm going to Charm the Garchomp. He's probably just going to keep Wide Guarding. To be honest, I chose my moves. Thank you, Showdown. Protect on the Garchomp so the Charm isn't doing anything. Earthquake takes out the Aegislash, I'm assuming. Yes, with the critical hit. Unneeded. And all he has left is this Garchomp. So it is going downtown to Hurt Town, I guess. So let's see what happens here. Felix will probably actually... No, Charm will go first. I forgot. Charm does go first. What do you have to decide, sir? You have a Garchomp left. He's probably trying to find a way out of this. But with my Hydreigon in the back, which my Hydreigon... It's not Scarfed. I keep thinking my Hydreigon's Scarfed, so he could take out Hydreigon. He could come back with this Garchomp. But Charm does happen. Earthquake does happen. And Drake... Oh, Jesus. Okay, he probably... Oh, he just forfeited. Pretty sure he had that one, but he did forfeit. So, yeah. Because Hydreigon didn't have much health left, and he would have went first with Dragon Claw, and it probably would have killed us, to be honest. I don't think my Hydreigon could have taken it. I'm trying to see if I can see the HP. Yeah, we had 26.9%. I mean, he did get a crit on Hampton, so that did overcome. So he could have taken that game back, but that's why you don't forfeit, kids. He could have won. But thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to consider that a 2-4. I'm giving him the win on that, even though he did forfeit. If you count the forfeit, we got 3-4 today. Otherwise, we did get half. So that's not bad. So thank you guys for joining us. I probably won't have the special doodaddies on the side this time, with people disappearing and reappearing and all that stuff, just because I do have to I ran out of my free trial for Photoshop, so I have to go and pay for it, and I haven't done that yet. And I want to get this all edited and ready to go. And we did have 4 battles, and that will take like, it's not an hour a layout, but it's like half an hour a layout per round, that is. So that would take about 2 hours to do that, and I don't have the time with trying to catch up with recording. So hopefully that will be back next week, guys. And if you guys want to appear on an episode of this, let me know in the comment section below or on my Twitter account, which will be linked in the description, because I would love to have you guys. Or if you know anybody that I should battle, let me know. And again, thank you guys for joining us. Go and check out the Experience Share podcast. Thank you guys for promoting my videos and putting up with my absence last week. But thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye!